What is going on, YouTube? This is Jeff here with the Live Sports Talk with another top 5 video for the upcoming NFL season, the 2012-2013 season. So, this is the top 5 defensive ends video, and I'm just going to get right into it. At number 5, I have Elvis Dumervil out of Denver. Last year he was a rookie. He only played 14 games, but he still managed to have 9.5 sacks and 42 tackles, which is pretty good. You know, he had a pretty good rookie year for not playing a whole year, and you know, I think that he's gonna have an even better year this year to come. Now that he has some experience in the league, and you know, his defense will have a little less pressure on them now that Peyton Manning's the quarterback instead of Tim Tebow. So he's at my number 5 position. He's my kind of wild card guy. Gonna show up this year, and that didn't really show up as much last year. He was so good last year, but I think he's gonna be great this year. At number 4, I have Chris Long, defensive end from St. Louis, the St. Louis Rams. They signed him to a pretty big contract extension this offseason. I think he's going to show up and prove that he's worth the money they gave him and have a great year, have a number 4 year. He had 13 sacks last year and 37 tackles, and he forced 1 fumble, which is pretty good. So at number 3, I have Jason Pierre-Paul out of the New York Giants. Pierre-Paul is a great defensive player. The Giants' defensive line and linebackers is one of the best groups that they have. You know, they have it like they have one of the best linebacking and defensive line cores in the league, I'd say. And Pierre-Paul is right up there at number 1 in that in the Giants' defensive line. So he's at my number 3 because I think he's just going to have just as good a year. Here's the thing that really jumps out. Pierre-Paul had 86 combined tackles last year. 86 total tackles. That's a crazy amount. I mean, he just had a great season, and with his 85 tackles, that just puts him up there even higher, even though he isn't leading the league in sacks. He's only at number 4 in sacks last year. So at number 2, I have Jason Babin out of Philly. Babin had a breakthrough season this year. He really did. He wasn't the sack guy that he was the year before. He had 18 sacks this year and 40 total tackles. That 18 sacks was he broke through this year, and he seems like he knows what he's doing now. He figured out how to get past the offensive line and really get to the quarterback. And that's what a defensive end really needs to do, be able to penetrate the backfield and get back there and make a play. So he's at my number 2. And number 1, Jared Allen, number 69 out of Minnesota, had 22 sacks last year and 66 total tackles. He forced 4 fumbles and recovered 4 fumbles, and he actually had an interception last year for 14 yards. So he also caused a safety. So he really did everything last year. I've liked him for a couple years now. I think he's just been waiting to have that number 1 season, breakthrough season. I mean, he's been good in the past. Don't get me wrong. He's been fantastic. But last year was his year where he showed that he was worthy of being the number 1 guy, and I believe that he is. I think he's going to be number 1 again this year. So that's it for me. Comment, like, and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter at LiveSportsTalk, and check out our website, which is it's posted on the on our YouTube featured page. So check that out. And that is it for me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.